chicos, esta es la parte 2 del video por versus para. Okay, so we have already talked about how to use por and para when we're talking about movement, talking about action, and when talking about time. Now we're going to talk about other usages or other times when we're going to use this. Okay, so por, we also use it. Let's start with por, right? When we're talking about exchange of substitution. Entonces, un ejemplo es: te doy 4 manzanas por $2. Te doy, I'll give you 4 apples for $2. There is exchange of the money for a product, right? Okay. Also, we have units of measure. So by units of measure, we talk about when we're trying to measure velocity and things like. The most common one would be miles per hour. That's probably the most common case when you're gonna use it to measure something. Por ejemplo, él conduce a 80 millas por hora. You see, por, it's a unit of measure. 80 miles per hour. Okay, and the last one will be where we're gonna say something is made by. So you know when it says like something is written by an author. El libro fue escrito por Paulo Coelho. The paper, el ensayo, escrito por mí. Okay, and para, we have para. So the cases when we use para is when we're saying a comparison with others or an opinion. Para mí, that's the most common one, in my opinion, from my perspective. Para mí, or to me in English. Para mí, el español es interesante. Para mí, see, so that para mí phrase, it's in my opinion. Or if we want comparing. Para Laura, Carlos es más atractivo que Francisco. So here we're giving the opinion of Laura when comparing two things. Like Carlos is more attractive than Francisco. Okay, we also use it for when we're talking someone is employed by a company or someone else. Por ejemplo, yo trabajo para UNK. Yo trabajo para, no sé, Rita. See, Rita can be my employer. I work for Rita. Okay, chicos. There are also few phrases that are set in stone. They're phrases. They always go like that we use with por that you have heard maybe in this class. The most common one is Por ejemplo, these are always going to be like this. It's never going to be para. Ejemplo, always por ejemplo. Por aquí. Around here. Por eso. Because of that. Well, that's why or therefore. That's the other translation. And oops. Por fin. Finally. Those 4 phrases are very common phrases that we're gonna use with por, always with por and ser and están, and they are very useful. Like I say, por ejemplo, it's just for example, por aquí, around here, or por eso, therefore, because of that. That's why, and por fin, finally. These are gonna be words that are gonna help you when you're writing, and they're very useful. Okay, chicos. Ya saben, si tienen preguntas, por favor, escríbanlas en el tablero de discusión. Tienen preguntas en el tablero de discusión. Feliz día. Adiós. Adiós.